what you need.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are
touchdown
on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Mula.
Now Hall to start the drive.
That's a good tackle. You got to pick him up.
Yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw in Bill was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Second and 5 now. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. First down, Wilson.
Hit Christo. Why didn't he even hit me? Why did he even hit my face? Like, come on, man. Why did he even hit me in the face? Like, first time, it should have just been a pick 6.
How that shit hit you, period? But fuck? How do you miss this whole nigga? Terrible.
That was a bad throw.
It wasn't. I could still catch it and get tackled.
I know, but you didn't even get it out of me. You didn't even.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck that was. Shit, that's
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Gifted niggas fucking point.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It doesn't matter what he in. I could have still caught the ball and got hit. He threw the ball to your nigga.
Could still caught it. I didn't say we couldn't have it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. But it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Welcome on the street.
Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Some room to run now.
Fuck off, man.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to.
Why couldn't Williams chasing me down?
Other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Look at slow.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's Pollard again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Prescott down.
Throw this corner out. I'm on that shit.
I'm playing Zach Marlin. You gonna block the nigga.
Multiple players combined for their team's
fuck
first
is
sack
that?
of the game.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make
Let the
those
nigga
plays
run
that
right
give you
by
an
you.
advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they're going to be pretty happy when you steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
You painted the picture perfectly.
One-on-one block situation.
And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
That nigga Parsons came off the line, tried to drop his thing, bro. Wires was really over his pick there a bit.
But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I ain't even see Parsons just drop back. This thing, okay. I'll watch that nigga.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 score after one on EA's. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think you can even call this an off-day.
That's terrible,
This group we're watching, they are totally off the radar trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Fielded at the 33.
Fucking blocking, man.
Touchdown. He goes 67 yards on the punt return.
That's the second punt a nigga ran back on me, bro.
That's the first one I didn't know.
Is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
No, that's a throw.
No,
that's a throw.
Saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Still got hit too. Blocking 6. God dang.
So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2.
It's a hell of a play.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Is that?
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one.
Fucking on. What the fuck? He got blocked.
No, I'm saying, like, the pass. Like, that was a terrible pass.
He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Bro, I don't know what this nigga be on the time.
Wilson.
Oh,
and for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
The fucking play.
What do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved. And certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
That nigga turfing with the lead.
Yo, that nigga picked me up, dude.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
I slid my whole line out.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
96 speed. Come on.
Still going past the 30.
Let's go.
And they finally stop him.
Motherfucker, man.
He's inside the 15. A terrific return.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field.
That nigga fast.
Almost like it's a sudden change. Almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. What a tough spot they're in.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A lot of hit power right there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He offside, look him up.
Now Wilson.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. I can't. That's terrible.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Prescott on play action. Out to his left. He's got a man.
Nigga, the fuck? Get your ass away from me, nigga. This nigga that nigga tried to get me, cuz.
I missed that nigga. That's scary.
We out there big, nigga. Fuck, I too old now. Dude trying to send these motherfuckers. Bitch.
There's some space here.
Zeke, stop running into niggas like that! Nigga! That white boy off the game!
What's poppin'?
His third rushing touchdown on the
Bro, I be hitting you up all the time, bro. You ain't gonna, you don't be on the app, how you gonna play your games, bro? Like, you don't even make sense, man. Oh yeah, this team's open. I gotta I'll check it out.
Return from middle of the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in.
You say what?
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh my God, that's a fucking.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That had to be perfect.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They'll run with Hall. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind
where is he throwing the ball to?
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep
Dude, this 5 yards behind him.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this one too low.
That's a big force incompletion there.
You said Crane?
And this defense can still salvage a little momentum.
He's been doing this shit.
Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Lawrence Cager, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalpost. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs.
Take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the round is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result when he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots, continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had lots of looking behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So the school gave the kids inspired minutes, right? So when the kids come out to the playground,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I think the milk was no good, right?
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Finally went inside the building, and I'm like, okay, something's going on with the milk in here, because I'm like, we've already had a couple students come out to the playground and say that.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Basically, they went back and they checked the milk, and they said that the milk was
Wilson.
expired.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, come on. God damn, Zach Martin.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
How are we getting
It has
killed
been a
over
good
there?
game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Ain't doing no damage on this fucking left side.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, my God.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Mama.
Good for 26 and a 1st down. Now Wilson. Going right side here, and that's complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown.
What the fuck is that? How we keep running into me?
35 yards. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to
They
be
try to
here
do
down
something
the
like that all
stretch. What
game.
some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and they tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
He also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Again to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you guys should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner. And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great.
Turpin coming across to the right side.
Balance in their favor.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Nigga just can't have just a good play, bro. Like, come on, man. That play was cold, man. Nigga just give it that good play, bro. That was a good play. Like, how old you? Like, you got me with that one. That's it. It's okay. It happens to the best.
Prescott. And the Jets pressure
bro.
too much.
Why not locking these?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
And the ball
As
scored.
they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
That boy trying to play, man.
Look out here. As it is, still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over first and 10. On first down, Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Had you play inside, still got you
Chance to make that
inside.
big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. At this point, down big. You'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now Wilson.
That's a ball, no cap.
Got a man, it's
Oh my
caught.
God.
Touchdown.
He can't throw like that all the time.
Karen Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game.
Let me run faster than that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the water on that one, their chances of getting that done.
I didn't get into the playbook, bro.
I
Like,
do
I
believe we
was
saw
saying,
Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think
real
we're down
run
to 9.
plays, like, like, he picked you up, like,
first, and that'll make it
come
2nd down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Run stop was terrible, bro.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing here, Prescott.
Oh my God, he left the nigga.
7-yard line. The catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Nah, I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking on the left side. Nigga, he hit that nigga with some shit.
I thought he was over
the stop.
I thought I was looking at CD. I thought I said CD.
Nah,